Welcome to our 5 o'clock coronavirus update. Little Donnie McClurkin today. Deidre Melton. Yvonne Marsh, good evening. Simplified, brother. Wanda Ralph Harrison. Michelle Coleman. S.L. Martinez, how are you? Sharon Armstrong. Mo said so. Ivory Abram. Sajada Brown. Happy birthday to your son, Sajada. Ronnie Vega. Felicia Austin Singleton. St. Mary's Villa is a private place. We haven't tested there, Felicia. So a letter without a city seal. It must not have came from me. Diane Murray. Good evening. Sal Martinez. Greer Duncan. Sipper 5. That's right. Maria Cabrera. How are you? Hassan Murray Hutchins. Tanya Tucker. Carol Marks. Adelia McElroy. Central Ward Strong. Hold it down over there in Pilgrim. Gloria Smith Hilson. Thelma Briggins. Tawanda Sher. Irvian Clark. Jocelyn Britt. Daryl Vaughn. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I know that's right. I got to get you some warning slips. Pamela Boykin Jones. Hector Hernandez. Henrietta Harris. So Jesus said to them, because of your unbelief, for surely I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. Matthew 17:20. Thank you for that, Henrietta. Annette Keisha Llewellyn, Connie McQueen, Crystal Golden, Carlos Lane, Monica Green, Rose Creech, Madeline Waterbe Del Rios. Give me the ad. We shut down some. Give me the addresses of other ones, Denise, and we'll be on them. Karima Norman, Dorothy Croner, Arika Noel, Donna Charles. That's right. Stan, JT, Jackie Fussell. I'm sorry you missed it yesterday, but you're here today and live and well. We're glad to have you. Lori Jackson, Bert Betts. Good evening. Good evening. Glad to have you here. Hazel Green. Celia Francis, Tiffany Williams, Sister Ty White, Kathy Michelle, Jewel Daniels, Danny Harrow, Just Stan, Tanya Bowers, Donnie McClurkin here, Sharita Bratcher. Oh, thank you, Sharifa, excuse me, Bratcher. Monica Green, Francie Stoller, Ida Williams, Nyla Ham, Josephine Richardson. Where's this? 5:15. I'm about to send them around there right now. Juan Faison, Dunwoody Willis, Newark Strong is right, Kelly Hall Gibbons, Joyce Daly Hargrove, Marla Cabrera, Pearl Jackson, Sonia Cunningham, Cinnamon Buns, Monique McKinney, Tawana Johnson, Derek Miller, Renee Connolly Fields, Gloria Anderson. No inside. You right, Johnny Cannon, Dwight Allen. I'm going to talk about that a little bit wide. Quana Queepy, Stay True, Linda Barge, Renetta Farley, Deborah Petty, Sally Mendelson, Rosalind Davis, Joel Daniels, how you doing over there? Cole Turner, Colette Moses, Tiffany Reed. Yeah, that's right, Sandra Sanders Hall, Gladys Santana, how you doing? Thank you for putting up those mask up signs. We need everybody to help out with that. We need everybody to help. How you doing, Kim Gilchrist? Niece Rich, Isaac Jenkins, peace and love. Thank you. Allison Frazier, Kelly Hall Gibbons, Eileen Shaw, Renee Baylor, Samir Mustafa, Gina Fagan, Janine Hall. How are you? You're absolutely correct. We doing the senior buildings mostly, Felicia, and the nursing homes, not the regular buildings. Hazel Green, Mae McKnight, Karama Thomas, peace and love. Lavette Drake, Aaliyah Mann, Madeline Ruiz Robinson. We are working on that. We have a land bank we just passed. Carla Ferreira. Oh my God. I'm about to go out there myself, Yvonne. I'm about to go out there and clean that with myself. As soon as I get off this thing. Sharice Stafford Mosley, how you doing? That is Donnie McClurkin. Stan, I know y'all know that song. Come on. I know you know that song. Keisha Bowman, Ann Jeanette Johnson, Dwight Allen, Natalie Hines, Valerie Hunter Bell, Charlesine Goth, Anthony Page, Rosa Ludvier. Good evening. Ivy Abraham still holding that line. Natalie Hines, peace and love. Wilsa Williams, Isaac Jenkins, very true, very true, very true. Venice Talaferro, Keneala Anderson, Heidi Ho, Diana Graham, Cynthia Walcott, Rock Ricky Smith, Karima Anquay, Natalie Hines, Esther Chambly, Elaine Hopkins, Joel Daniels, Florence Jeter, Kim Moultrie. The first floor of 455 Elizabeth Avenue, the first floor. I have to check that out. I don't know, inside the building or outside, up to the first floor. It's probably a private dumpster. But I'm send code enforcement around there. Donna Lee, Miss Ali, Amy Love. I'm gonna go look at that. Though Natalie Hines, Deborah Petty, Sheila Green, Jill Falana, Ty Singletary. Not yet. Close. No cigar. No cigar. Miss Ali, we going, Chancellor and Leslie, we're going to get up there. I'm going to make sure my folks get up there tonight and tomorrow. Absolutely, I'm writing it down. Let me get over some of the. Beatrice Longwa, Latanya Green Chan. I had to shout out some of my regulars. Beatrice Longwa, good to see you up here. Andrew Adams, thank you. Keisha Brantz, thank you. Anybody you see letting people in their store without a mask, please report these people. You have to report these people. We're not in a place yet where we can just allow people to violate the rules. Got to report them. Give us that information, please. Give us the information. We need it. You know, yesterday I made a mistake, but I corrected myself. I said Jeremiah, and then I corrected myself and said Nehemiah. And my secretary made it clear to me today when I was talking about Sanballat. You know, Nehemiah was tasked. He wanted to build the walls of Jerusalem because they were on fire. They were coming down, tumbling and decrepit. He was a cupbearer, not even a titled man. He was a cupbearer who was appointed to do his assignment and his task. And he went to go rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. And he stood on that wall, and 5 times Sanballat tried to take him off that wall, tried to take him out of his focus, tried to make him forget his job of rebuilding that wall. And he ignored him, and he did what he was supposed to do, and he fulfilled his task, right? So I want you to think about people's efforts here, right? Who do you know that's telling people that the disease, that this virus is a hoax, with millions of people around the world in different countries, in different parts of the world have this virus? Some of these countries don't even talk to one another, have this virus. Donald Trump is pushing that line. Donald Trump and his people are also pushing the line that you should not wear masks, that masks are going to hurt you, that masks is not macho. The mask is going to, the mask is going to hurt you, the virus is going to hurt you. And then listen to the people who you see on this thing who agree with Donald Trump. You have to be careful with the people who you agreeing with, who you like, and who are putting up information that they're getting from those people who are trying to take us off of that wall. They're trying to take us off the wall, and we have to stay on the wall. We have to stay on that wall like Nehemiah. Stay focused. Don't listen to these crazy people and the fringe websites they put up, trying to convince us to hurt ourselves, to hurt our family, who are trying to pretend that they are friends, and that they're trying to protect us from our enemies, when they're telling us to go into their security, and in their place is our very demise. Let me tell you something what the CDC put out today. Go read the USA Today. Go to Google USA Today and look at the CDC report on coronavirus from the USA Today that was put out earlier this morning. the USA Today reported a story that the CDC says that if people wore masks, right? If people wore masks just for 4 to 6 weeks, if everybody wore a mask, every single person wore a mask from just 4 to 6 weeks, we could halt this outbreak. Come on, from 4 to 6 weeks. That's less than 2 months. If we wore a mask, every single person wore a mask for 2 months in this country, we could halt the outbreak altogether, right? So let's pretend that Newark is the rest of this country, all of the country. And in Newark, even if we got 80% of the people to wear masks, imagine how quick our numbers would decline. And 45% of the deaths in this city would decline. And who are you to say that we should not do that when almost 700 people have passed away in the city of Newark from coronavirus, right? Wearing a mask is not a difficult task. It is very easy. It is a simple thing to do. You can even make your own mask. I even instructed months ago how to make a mask right here on this Facebook Live. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow because I don't have the materials in front of me, but I'm going to do it again tomorrow. Show you how to make a mask from scratch out of a piece of cloth or material and 2 rubber bands. You can make a mask or tie a shirt around your face or a bandana. If everybody wore a mask for 4 to 6 weeks, according to the CDC, we can halt this virus altogether. That's amazing. Amazing. So if we take today, if we take this Wednesday, y'all, Wednesday, we took this Wednesday, July 15th, this Wednesday, July 15th, a month from today would be August 15th, right? And a month from August 15th would be September 15th. So why don't we today, let's say tomorrow, let's start tomorrow, July 16th. Let's try to encourage everybody to wear a mask all the way up until September the 16th. And then we reassess on September 16th where we are with this virus in the city of Newark. See where what our numbers look like and how far we have progressed, and see if the CDC is in fact correct. But the only way that works is if all of us wear our mask. And I know that's a difficult task to achieve, but we're going to do the impossible. We're going to make as many people wear masks as possible. We're going to get our numbers up to 90-something%, and see in September the 16th what we look like here in the city of Newark. By the grace of God, we're going to continue, and we're going to push until that actually happens for us. And I just want to thank everybody who continues to send us selfies and ideas for the Mask Up Newark campaign. As you can see, we partnering with DJ Little Man to get our young people. We putting together a dance video. We have a dance video contest about wearing masks. We'll be giving young people $1,000 and a free video of their own to shoot. $1,000. Whoever comes up with the best wear your mask up Newark dance routine in the city, partner up with DJ Little Man. So we are working on with that, incorporating your photos into the digital campaign that we're doing. If you have some ideas, please, you can send it to Mask Up Newark, one word, Mask Up Newark at newarknj.gov. I want to thank Jacqueline Jeffrey for her ideas. One of them was Change the Face of Newark, Mask Up. I like that a lot. The second one was Mask Up. Let's get a taste of what it's like to keep our own town safe. Let's go to the numbers. So in Newark, good news. After checking the numbers, we found out that one of those people did not live in Newark. So we have one less case than yesterday, which means we have 0 cases today. 0, with a total of 225 since the start date, right? And we have 1 new death, right? In New Jersey, we have 176,278 positive cases from the very beginning. But I want to tell you about this 176,000. Remember, that's why we started over in Newark. Some of that 176,000, in fact, the majority of the 176,000 people have recovered. right? So some of them people are no longer on that list, which is why we started over on June 30th, because we took a lot of folks off the list who probably have recovered since then, and we started from scratch. So the state list at 176,278. The deaths in the state are 13,660. So there are 13,660 people who have died in the state of New Jersey from coronavirus. And people still have the nerve to come up here and tell you don't wear a mask, when evidence has shown that masks can reduce the number of deaths by 40-something%. Anybody that's telling you that, you need to unfollow them ASAP. ASAP. So we got pop-up COVID testing. We tested at School Stadium today. We'll be there tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow and Friday we'll be at School Stadium on Bloomfield Avenue from 9 to 4. 9 to 4, right by the clock tower, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll be at School Stadium. We'll also be at Grace West Townhouses on Irvin Turner Boulevard tomorrow and Friday. Grace West Townhouses tomorrow and Friday, 9 to 4. If you know people who live in those townhouses in the Grace West Manor by the senior building, tell them to come out to the clubhouse inside the townhomes, and they can get tested from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're also going to be doing the pop-up sites of testing and census. This is from 3:30 to 8 p.m. Friday, we'll be at Aspen River Apartments. That's on Oxford Street. Saturday, we'll be on Congress Street between Market and Ferry. On Monday, these are new ones. On Monday, we'll be at New Jersey Regional Day School on Lyons Avenue. On Monday, July 20th, Monday, we'll be at New Jersey Regional Day School on Lyons Avenue. Tuesday, July 21st, we'll be at Betty Shabazz Village. We'll be at Betty Shabazz Village on the 21st. On Wednesday, July 22nd, we'll be at the Colonnade Apartments. Colonnade Apartments on Clifton Avenue. That's Wednesday. Colonnade Apartments. These are from 3:30 to 8. On Thursday, we got testing every day. On Thursday, we'll be at Bloomfield Avenue and Garside. We'll be at Bloomfield Avenue and Garside on July 23rd. On Friday the 24th, we'll be at George Washington Carver Elementary School Playground. George Washington Carver Elementary School Playground, 333 Clinton Place. These pop-up testing sites are from 3:30 to 8. They're not every day. We'll be there just for that day. Friday, Aspen River Apartments. Saturday, Congress Street. Monday, Regional Day School on Lyons. Tuesday, Betty Shabazz Village. Wednesday, Colonnade Apartments. Thursday, Bloomfield Avenue and Garside. Friday, George Washington Carver Elementary School from 3:30 to 8 p.m. 3:30 to 8 p.m. And you know we're doing a big census push because Newark is not counting the way that we should be. I'm urging everybody to please complete the form. When people call you, do the form. If they stop you, get the form done. If they knock on your door, please get the form done. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. But you can go online yourself to www.2020census.gov, or you can call 844-330-2020. Today, we continue with our food distribution. To date, we have served 835,811 meals. I believe the school system is close to that 800,000 number themselves, which brings us close to 1.6 million meals that we have in fact delivered to Newark families. The next delivery will be next Wednesday. So if you need food or know someone who does, you know what to do. Put the information up on this feed or inbox us, and we'll get you what you need to get in terms of food. Community cleanup this Saturday, North Ward. You can pick up the supplies from the Vince Lombardi Center at 8:30 a.m. The dumpster locations, 10 dumpster sites as usual. 1, Summer Avenue and Verona Avenue. 2, Broadway and Chester. 3, Highland Avenue and Bloomfield Avenue. 4, Roseville Avenue and 2nd Avenue. 5, Garside and 3rd Avenue. 6, Summer Avenue and Elwood. 7, Parker Street and Bloomfield Avenue. 8, North 6th Street and Davenport. 9, North 5th Street and Bloomfield Avenue. 10, Irving Street and Broadway. Once again, Irving and Broadway, North 5th and Bloomfield, North 6th and Davenport, Parker Street and Bloomfield Avenue, Summer Avenue and Elwood, Garside and 3rd, Roseville Avenue and 2nd, Highland Avenue and Bloomfield Avenue, Broadway and Chester, Summer Avenue and Verona. That's where all the dumpsters will be. Bring your garbage, bring your bulk, do whatever you can. Fill these things up, help us clean up the North Ward, and then we'll be going back around to do these wards once again. Reminder, tonight is the Tenants' Right Town Hall meeting, 7 p.m. Tenant Rights Town. When you get off of this, get ready for the Tenant Rights Town Hall meeting at 7 p.m. The City of Office of Tenant Legal Services with the Ironbound Community Corporation and many of our tenant rights groups will be holding our second Know Your Rights Web Town Hall. It's for Essex County renters, so if you don't live in Newark, you can chime in as well. For Essex County renters and homeowners, and eviction and foreclosure rights during the COVID-19 pandemic will be discussed. You can watch it right here on this Facebook Live tonight at 7. Also tonight, you can go to Ivy Hill Park and see Trolls World Tour with your family. Bring a blanket, bring a chair, bring your mask. If you don't have a mask, you're not welcome. Remember, I'm going to go back to the numbers. We have one less case today than we did yesterday, which means we have 0 cases today, which is incredible. And we have one new death today. We have to keep up the good work. Remember what the CDC says, y'all. If we wore our masks from 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, if everybody wore a mask from 4 to 6 weeks, we could completely halt the spread of the coronavirus. Now, who doesn't want to do that? Aren't you sick of this being in the house, dealing with this virus, fighting this thing? We have a tool. He gave us a tool. Just like he gave Noah the boat, you got to wear your mask. Some people thought Noah was ridiculous for building a boat. Thought he was crazy and he's insane. He lost his mind. People were telling him that the boat was foolish, that in fact the boat would kill him. Just like people are saying that the mask is silly, it's foolish, that the mask is going to kill you. People telling you all type of stuff, but when the water come and they wasn't on the boat, they drowned. I'm telling you, the mask is our boat. Put on that mask. Wear the mask until we get ourselves safely to shore. Put on your mask, please. Wear the mask. Mask up Newark 4 to 6 weeks, and we can show you how strong Newark really is. Show us how strong Newark really is. I thank you. That's for sure. Let me get to some of these, respond to some of this stuff. Yes, the census is opening up and we're going door to door sometime in August. That's when the enumerators will be coming out. Thank you for that, Jackie. They will be coming out and knocking on doors, but we want to be able to get as many people to sign up online as possible, because we know some people not opening up those doors. You know they're not going to open up the door. So we have to do what we can now before strangers knock on the doors and can't get in. We have to get people to sign up for the census right now. Thank you, Denise Cole. Thank you for that. We need your help. Help us get these people in these masks. Get the people in the masks, please. Please. Important. No, I can't do it. I'm not. I would never, ever, Ronnie, never, ever go down to D.C. for no reason at all. I love it here in New Jersey and in Newark. I love it here in Newark. Even with the people who fight me all the time, like the Israelites fought Moses. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. The good times and the bad, the friends and the enemies, the blows and the victories that I get right here in this city. And I think we're making a big impact on the rest of the country, because our voices are loud enough to be able to do what we need to do here in this city. Right. So I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. 0 new cases, 1 death. 0 new cases, 1 death. Hallelujah. 0 new cases, 1 death, y'all. 0 new cases. So I'm trying to look for some more stuff. No more. I hear you, Denise. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. And thank you, Nene, for doing the census. We appreciate that. Get as many people to do it as much as we possibly can. Get as many people to do it as much as we possibly can. You're right, Kareem. I don't understand the resistance to wearing masks. Some people just angry at the world. They angry at everybody. And you know when people, you know that's a people's assignment, because even people you don't like, you got to admit that they sometimes do stuff right, that they sometimes do something good. When I could give $1 million to everybody in the city tomorrow, and there'll be somebody that get on this thing and say, he should have gave us $1 million and two. But it's all good. It's all good. We have to do what we can to make sure we keep each other safe. With family. And whether we like it or not, we don't always get along with all our family, but we still family. We still family. Sometimes we fight and don't talk to family for weeks, months even. But at the end of the day, we still family. We still family. We still family, and we still have to do what we can. Thank you for that, Dwight. We still have to do what we can to make Newark strong, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, family by family, place by place. We have to do that. We have to do that, right? So I told y'all yesterday I was working on this poem. I read a little bit of it. I'm going to read it. I made a little bit of changes. I'm going to read it again before we get off of this thing right now. And y'all tell me what y'all think about it tomorrow. If you don't like it, just tell me you don't like it. I don't even have a name for it. It goes, I talk to myself a lot these days, staring seriously in old mirrors, searching for solace in my son's smiles. These days are growing heavier by the minute. Been working on my legs, trying to strengthen the foundation of my spirit, to breathe the breath in my lungs, the air in my being, longing for the days to dance again, finding comfort in the music all around me. Things never been this clear before. This a matter of fact. It's our will that will judge us. Our footsteps sealed in history, our decisions etched in stone, our children's fate are wrapped up in our ability to be humble. Dreamt of these days long before, but I never thought it would come like this. Never thought it would come like this pressing and immediate. Praying that I make it to my destiny strong enough to tell the stories of my journey. And yet I'm thankful to be born right now in the middle of this storm, in these rising ocean floors, trying to make my hellos mean something and my goodbyes not be gone. Trying to connect the world one to each other and let us look at each other and actually see God in each other's eyes right here in this second, struggling to be free in a corner of time at the base of the universe, where even our whispers are loud enough to cause our foundations to shake. Godspeed, y'all.